All right, everybody, Rob Ferretti here, and I am constantly reminded about my biggest automotive mistake I've ever made, and you guys aren't really aware of that because I'm not ever showing it to you, but here it is. This is my donk. I call it a donk. Donk people say it's not a donk because it's not a continent. I don't know. It's stupid. This is the dumbest purchase I've ever made, and that says something. Like if you start going through the thoughts of the other dumb things that I've gotten. Rob Ferretti here, and today I want to talk about the dumbest truck ever made. This is happening? Yeah, I think you got it already.
Maybe. Is this thing still running? Not overheating?
Yeah, it's overheating.
Oh, okay.
That was a little ambitious to try that.
Yeah,
Well, you see, we were doing it for Dale, and when we went airborne, I said, Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh, I can't pull it in. We'll get it. I can't pull it in. I can't pull it in. Oh, I lost my door.
Yeah, but this is the dumbest one because it's the least functional, right? Like this, it was such a headache. I bought it. It ended up having a blown trans and a blown engine. Put a new engine, put new trans in. And then now it's got like a problem with the fuel pump. If it was at all, and I knew it wasn't going to be fun to drive, but if it was at all fun or kooky to drive at any point in time, then it would be like, you know what, I'll keep it. I want to get rid of it because I've been staring at it for so long. So I'm going to put this Crown Vic up for sale again, and not up for sale like my ramp truck, which is about to be up for sale again because it went through the auction, and then of course the guy didn't buy it. And then the second bidder never responded when I'm like, do you want to buy it? But the guy's like, oh, the guy was going in on it with, don't bid on something unless you're going to buy it. Because now it's frustrating because I have to go relist it. And then it's just a pain in the ass and it looks stupid when I promote something as available for sale and it's still available for sale. But this thing, what is that, window regulator? Oh, I've even replaced the window regulators. I got boxes in the back. This thing, nothing has worked right. The reason I thought it was cool initially, because it's a Crown Vic, and I'm like, at least it'll be reliable. Like Crown Vics, those are cop cars. Those things will run forever. This thing was sold to me as like, oh yeah, it started, we parked it. The guy sold it to me with a blown engine, blown trans, and I'm gonna sell it to somebody. It's actually, like, if you look at the interior, it's pretty nice. Like it's preserved well. It's just everything that's done to it has made this thing look silly, drive terribly. And I have to now change. My new problem in this thing is the fuel pump has gone bad, so I'll change the fuel pump and I'll do my original idea. I've had this thing for 5 years already, and my original idea was to go valet drive it through Harlem. I'm not embracing that idea anymore. That ship has since sailed, but I do want to go valet it over at my local restaurant, which is good because I don't have to drive it very far. I've driven this on the highway. It's terrifying, it's dangerous, and I'm gonna sell it to somebody who understands that, right? Like, I'm not selling this thing as good in any way, shape, or form. I guess if you wanted to revert it back, you probably could put it back to a Crown Vic. It's not worth the effort, right? I mean, this is almost like a Whistle and Diesel thing. He should buy it, destroy it, and put this thing through its last paces. I'm far too old to take those risks. Last thing I want to do is flip this thing over and have to get out of it. But it was really not a smart move to buy this. And it was just like, the reason I bought it was because I knew these things are going to drive like garbage. I didn't realize how bad it was going to drive. But I was like, this thing is unsafe. And if I go and try to borrow somebody's car, I can't just be like, give me your car, and then be like, dude, this guy gave me his car. It's super unsafe. You should never drive it. So I had to buy one to just demonstrate how terrible of a modification it is. But this and then the Carolina Squat. The Carolina Squat is like this. So you got big wheels in the front and then the back. So you're like, you can't really see what's in front of you. Also very dangerous. These are silly things that you shouldn't be doing to your vehicle. This is at the top of the freaking list. But I want this thing out of here, and I don't know how to get rid of it other than to sell it. So no reserve auction, link in the description. If you guys are interested in this, I think it's a 95, 98 Crown Vic. And Justin, come here. Like, look how nice the interior is. The interior is actually pretty mint, given the atrociousness of the rest of the car. But, like, fair warning. If you're buying this thing, like, it's a local ride. Like, it's a local car show thing, right? You know, like that little rat rod that you think looks really cool, or the big ape hanger, like motorcycles that are completely unrealistic to ride. Same sort of thing. Like, it's a novelty, and everybody's gonna talk to you when you pull up in this thing, but it sucks. All right, here we are. Everybody says this thing causes a spectacle. The guy was like, people keep coming over, taking photographs, asking about it. They know you, blah, 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 blah. This could be yours, somebody. Just spent another $1,350, new battery, new fuel pump. And now I get to drive it home. Oh, I hate these bugs. These are lantern bugs. You're supposed to kill them on site. I can't see. I think it's safer to just go backwards. It's George Washington Bridge, everybody. Up this thing off the curb. Yep. Yep. That's how that works. All right, stupid car. All right, I got an, oh, jeez. It's like steering a cruise ship. I've got an overdrive off light. I don't know if that's giving me a hard time. How do I turn overdrive off? All right. Nope, that didn't work. It's not the smoothest running thing in the world, but they drained the gas tank, put a new fuel pump on it, and like I'm flat right now, and it's not, yeah, not happy. Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh. I've got nothing. I got nothing. We got gravity. That's what we got, because we're going downhill. Hold on, let me put this down. Whoop, oh, shit balls. You guys should buy this thing. This thing is smooth. Oh, there we go. We got some life left again. All right. This thing is sweet. Everybody should have one. What do you say? Let's go get this thing washed. It's actually not bad if you just drive it in like first and second. It's when you go into overdrive that the thing is just like, I don't know what to do. Could be a bad transmission, but I'm not putting any more transmissions in this thing. I've already done an engine and trans. That guy, first guy on a bicycle who's not jealous of somebody in a car. Boy, every time I write a check to fix this, it just hurts. There goes another $1,350 today on this. And I'm like, oof. Thinking I've never called Cars for Kids, you know, KARS, Cars for Kids, but I think I found something they'd say no to. Yeah, you know, we're good. You got any real estate we can have? We're on the highway, everybody. Not going too far though. I'm gonna go get a car wash. Turn off here, but luckily we weren't on the highway for long, because clearly this thing doesn't like I don't know, anything sustained. All right. I think we're gonna survive this one. I decided to, or I elected to, in my unregistered car, which is completely unsafe, to not even bother putting my seatbelt on. I've accepted that today is my day, and it is day that Rob dies by way of donk. Then that's it. And then I've lived a good life, and I've tried to live my life accordingly up to this point. But it looks like it's not going to be my time. I mean, I'm still got a block to go, but right now, I'm feeling pretty good about it. This thing, and I don't even know if this thing turns heads, it breaks necks. Like, everybody's excited to see this thing, except for my wife. My wife did not want to see this thing. She's like, what are you doing? She's like, you are not bringing that to the house. I'm like, what if I wanted to drive it home? She's like, you are not bringing that to the house. I'm not going to argue with you on this one, because I just don't think there's an acceptable, there's a victory anywhere. Like, it's not going to be there and she'd be like, oh, you know what, I like it. She doesn't. She wouldn't. don't think anyone likes it. Everyone likes the idea of it. Everyone likes the initial novelty of it, but like, I think I'm just proud to say I am the only Ferrari, not even multiple Ferrari owner, but the only, those are both mine too, but I'm the only Ferrari owner that drives a janky piece of crap like this. Well, I don't really drive it, but I own it. All right, park this, take some photos of it, and let somebody else buy it. Okay.
I'd call that a success.
And we washed it for the next owner. Who wants it? This could be yours. Like, you want to make women talk to you. I mean, you gotta seal the deal from there, but they'll talk to you. They'll be like, oh my God, look at that thing, it's so weird. So now's your chance. Don't bid on the thing if you're not gonna pay for it. I don't want to list this thing twice. One and done. Go have at it. Rob Ferretti's donk-ish thing, lifted Crown Vic, now for sale. My mistake can soon be your mistake, and the link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Rob Ferretti. See you next time.